want to tell you something I have never told anybody.
Ooh. You change your dreams and then you grow up.
And I'm tired.
Problem is, this is the only thing I ever felt good doing.
Now I'm sure of one thing at least.
Want to be perfect.
Practically perfect in every way.
We nearly missed it, but we've got our chance.
You can thank me later.
I may have my tiny faults.
I'm loud and I'm vulgar. There's always going to be a part of me that's sloppy and dirty, but I like that.
I'm good at my work.
Well, I'm as good as I am. That's how good I am.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
God, I love you.
Snap out of it.
What is the matter with you?
You don't know me.
You with your smug face.
I want to know how the hell you sleep at night.
You think I asked for that?
Until today, I would never have believed I could say such a thing.
Has I figured out? Cool. I'm still getting used to these transitions. Hey guys, what do all those lovely women have in common? They're about to be ranked by a bunch of dudes. This is draft day number 27. We're talking about the best actress nominated roles from the last decade. So not everyone we just saw, but a couple of those actually. What might be brought up here tonight? I've got a wonderful panel here. You've seen him before. You're about to see him again. Oh, hi, Steve Mesa.
Hello, JPO. I am looking forward to our little countdown that we have going on doing these drafts, getting ready for the Oscars, especially after a big night last night from the Actors Awards. So I'm looking forward to drafting tonight's category, which is Best Lead Actress. So I'm looking, and as you can tell, I am in the first position, meaning I get prime pick of my top choice. So I'm looking forward to it.
Up next, you know him from hit Broadway plays all over the state. It's Chris Diaz.
Yeah, just happy to be here. Just a great category. Can't wait to talk about this and let's go.
Up next, I have an IMDb page. I have one credit, and it is as a guy that shops at the hardware store. JPO. Up next, he has several credits. They're all from episodes of Cops. Jacob, how you doing?
Yeah, somebody has to be the cameraman.
Yeah, totally not the person getting arrested. And last but certainly not least, you know him from the fourthrow.com. Totally knew that site by heart. It's Dan.
Yeah, I had a night off from doing movie screenings all week long, except for tonight. So I figured I'd jump on here and harass you guys all night.
Yeah, Dan said he would prefer to be on the Best Actor show because he prefers men over women. Women can't act. That's what he said. Verbatim. Steve, as you said earlier, you two have the first pick here. We're already in order. We not drafted, but spun a wheel off air. So Steve will go first, and Chris, and myself, Jacob, Dan, and then reverse it back, sneaky snake style. Speaking of sneaky snakes, Steve, who's your first pick?
My first pick in the first draft here is going to be Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yes, I got it before everybody wanted to get it. I know this was everybody's number one pick, but
no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Shh, quiet! I'm trying to.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you were. Stop lying. I mean, she has been a legend in not only Hollywood but across the world. She's an icon, and getting one of her biggest roles to date actually landed her the best actress Oscar in her first time nomination and first time win. She is a mother who is trying to reach out to her daughter, and through everything she finds herself in a world where there's multiple versions of her at the multiverse, and she's different versions, different people in different places, everything everywhere all at once.
Hey Chris, what you got?
Yeah, there you go with probably the most transformative performance for last year Oscar, Demi Moore for The Substance. Like, the whole phenomenal performance. If it wasn't Mikey Madison year, she would have won. This is one of the best performances for this category. The makeup scene when she put in makeup and she is going back and back is the thing that always stand out to me for her acting in the movie. wow, and like I'm happy we're getting more hard love this year, but not a great hard love for this past year for Oscar. Getting more for something.
So I didn't design this on purpose here, but one of my first picks last time was my boy Chadwick. I'm going for the same exact movie here. I want Viola Davis. My rating is Black Bottom. This is a movie I wasn't like super excited for, but these performances, man, they sold the hell out of me here. Give her that Coca-Cola. Give her all the awards. I was watching Disturbia the other night, and she's like, one of the cops, and I was like, man, I wish we had like known how good she was, like, and we could have had like another 10 years of her like killing it, because like she didn't really break out of the doubt. But yeah, man, this movie really sings to me, and she also sings. Yeah, I love this movie. I love these performances too. That's what makes these movies, I think, next level. Jacob, what? I was gonna make a Black Bottom joke, but that might sound weird. Jacob, just make a movie.
Yeah, no. My first two picks were taken, so
hey, that happens.
Time to my first three. Just it was Chris, you, and then Steve. Steve's pick would have been third. So I'll go to my fourth. I will go with Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl.
And you just did it to me. I got some.
Yeah, I think it's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but I remember, just her performance alongside Ben Affleck. I think you love to hate her. And I think that's the mark of a good performance. So, still happy getting that with my first pick. I'm not as upset.
Sorry, guys.
Dan, you got the sniffles. What else do you got tonight for your pick?
I started coming down with something tonight. From yesterday, I think. Both of my number one and number two picks are still on the board, so I kind of got lucky here. I'm gonna go with Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. I thought she absolutely got robbed for the Academy Award that year. You're going to give Frances McDormand her third Oscar, and you're not going to give this woman who gives a phenomenal performance of giving it to men who are freaking messing with women and trying to rape women and stuff like that, and she's giving them what they deserve for being assholes. I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to swear or something. JP, I apologize.
Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no. Carey Mulligan got robbed. She should have won the Oscar that year. It's because of COVID, and Nomadland was like kind of a COVID movie in a way, a pandemic movie, and they gave it to Frances McDormand. She didn't even campaign for that freaking role. I mean, I'm so pissed off at that. That, to me, is like one of the biggest egregious Oscar snubs in the history. She should have won. I mean, I think Carey Mulligan should have won the Oscar that year. She was unbelievable in that movie. So, and my next one, because it's a snake draft, is another movie, a woman who doesn't like the Dog and Pony Show, but she still gave the best performance in the year. But because she called it like it is, a Dog and Pony Show, she didn't end up winning, and that's Cate Blanchett for a little movie called Tar. I mean, say that again?
Son of a bitch. You don't want my pick.
Yeah, well, Cate Blanchett.
You don't have to say it for every. We all have a lot of picks. If it's your next pick, say something. You don't have to say every time so you're surprised.
No. Well, the thing is, Cate Blanchett, we all know she's a phenomenal actress. I mean, this is like one of those roles you say, where did this character come from? I mean, this had to become. I mean, how does she pull to be this person and be such a kind of like I don't know how to describe this character of Lydia Tarr. She was so good, but she basically gave up the Oscar that year because she was like, nah, I'm sick of this Dog and Pony Show. And then what happened? Michelle Yeoh snuck in there and grabbed it. But somebody say something?
Steve's trying, and then it won't say it again. So I don't know. He just interrupted just to cause distraction. Jacob, what you got?
Yeah, I'm going to go to 2019, and I'm going to take a little ScarJo from Marriage Story.
Good one.
Yeah, I go back and forth on that year which performance I like better of hers between this and Jojo Rabbit. I think they're both really good, but I think she plays alongside Adam Driver really well. And her last name is Barber. Of course, I'm gonna take her.
Good job.
Oh shit! I forgot it's a snake draft. I wasn't ready. Hold on. What's the movie called? Oh, okay.
I don't even know what the movie's called.
In the shala, hello.
Oh,
In
you
the
bastard.
hello.
Good job.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, man, give me some Lady Gaga. I almost was gonna put her real name, but I never know how to spell her last name, so I'm just gonna say what she's known by. So yeah, I love this movie here. I'm a big fan of A Star Is Born, and it works again. So the main two performances, Jackson Maine from Bradley Cooper, and then Lady Gaga, who plays this person that gets found by him, and he believes in her as a star, and the relationship between them. And yeah, sold me as an actress, man. Hasn't sold me much since. She sold me here. Chris?
Yeah, it's surprised they haven't been picked yet from last year winner, Michael Madison, for Noah. This is amazing Transformers performance. Everything could last 10 minutes of it really just seeing the car. But just her attitude throughout, like playing a character that can come out a little bit unlikable at times, but pulling on your sympathy at the right moment. I think Mikey had a great career ahead of her. Just wanted the stand-up performance from last year on.
Steve.
With my pick, my second pick is going to be Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. She stole the whole movie from Leonardo DiCaprio, from Robert De Niro, and I think she is a presence that just not only that, like I was always familiar with her work before she got the movie role with Scorsese, especially with her work on Reservation Dogs, which is an excellent TV show. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Great 3 seasons. But she is basically playing a woman who gets married to who marries Leonardo DiCaprio, who's only marrying her for her money and for her access to her wealth of the oil that she owns, the partial. And it's just it's based on a true story, and it's basically kind of like I guess in a reverse murder mystery in a way, because you're finding out how the most of these white people are killing off the indigenous people in order to steal money from them and steal the wealth that they have from the oil that they discovered like years before. And I think especially the bedridden scene where she's just struck that when she finds herself being poisoned by her own husband, and she's just laying there in bed. Well, it's 4 years old. Come on. All right. And since it's Snake and it's going back to me, I am also going to pick the winner of that year's Academy Award, Emma Stone, for Poor Things.
That was my next pick.
She basically plays an evolution of a human throughout the whole movie. It's a woman who is reanimated with the brain of a baby, and then she has to learn from basically crawl to actually, you just see her, become a woman who has superior intellect. And it's also probably not only one of her best performances, but it's also probably one of the best performances of the decade. I can also say that with my other 2 picks. And I just love I love how her and Mark Ruffalo has so much chemistry with one another. It's just fantastic how they bounce off each other. They just both make great comic gold, especially with the ballroom sequence. I really enjoy that.
And I can enjoy Chris's next pick.
Yeah, I am a musical guy, so I did go with another person from last year. Cynthia Erivo, River Kid. My pop one. I think a lot of people bring up Ariana Grande, but I also think they did just a great Ariana Grande in the first movie. She played more quieter than usually does in Broadway, but her quieter moment really stand out. I think the ballroom scene with her and Ariana is one of the stand-up moments in the movie. That the quietly, people are making fun of her, you just watch her eye, try not to break down, and then when she finally brought tears, and Ariana JBK, that one of the moment, and of course, Defying Gravity. That reason why she got an Oscar for this movie, Oscar nomination for the movie, is for this particular moment. It worked quiet. Not JJ online, the word quiet, but we know the word quiet, and then that her acting. Since she have a great career ahead of her, and this one is a standout performance for her career so far.
Nice. 1 second, I'm just trying to look something up real quick.
Yeah, I'll take my picture if you.
I don't think I will necessarily. My next pick is from one of our biggest funny ladies of the last decade, who gave a hell of a performance. And Can You Ever Forgive Me? I'm going to go with Melissa McCarthy here. This is the completely stricken back Melissa McCarthy here. She's given a wonderful performance as somebody that kind of finds a way to forge and make a quick buck here. And I love the back and forth between her and stories. I pause for a second. Her and Richard D. Grant have a really fun friend chemistry as well here. And yeah, this is again. Really love being when people are able to show their chops, that they are kings in multiple aspects. You know, I love good comedic people that can also just really kill a drama performance as well. All right, Jacob, what do you have in mind?
I'm glad you didn't take mine because I'm going to go with Frances McDormand in 3 Billboards. I think she of the 2 that she's won in this time frame. This is by far the better performance. I think she's just given a killer performance as this mother who just kind of wants answers. I think she plays well with Woody Harrelson and Sam Rockwell, who also both giving deserving nominated performances. I think this was my pick to win just everything that year. I absolutely love this movie. So it was a well-deserved win. And then whatever Nomadland was.
All right, Nomadland for Dan. What's your second one?
Yeah, no. I'm going to go with Julianne Moore for Still Alice. I don't know if we have relatives in our family that have Alzheimer's or early onset dementia or any of these kinds of diseases, but I'll tell you what, Julianne Moore, wow, she really made me believe she had this disease, whatever it was she had. I forget exactly which one it was. That's a well-deserved Oscar win for Julianne Moore. And so that's who I'm going to go for that. And then the same year, I'm going to go for somebody from the same year. Marion Cotillard for 2 Days, One Night. Oh my God. Marion Cotillard. Wow. What a great actor. She won an Oscar for playing Edith Piaf about a decade earlier. So, but she really came back with a bang with this one. And I love her as an actress. I wish we'd see more of her. We don't get enough of Marion Cotillard. So those are my 2 picks.
Jacob Barber, back to you.
Yeah, that was quick. I haven't had time to think. I'm gonna go with I just shit on Nomadland, and that's because Dan thinks Carey Mulligan should have won. I think that's a good shout. For me personally, Viola Davis also a good shout. Vanessa Kirby in Pieces of a Woman.
Yeah,
I think gives a fantastic performance. The first 30 minutes of that movie alone is just, I think, it's so good. And then, of course, the rest of the movie is also fantastic. I think, any of those 3 over. I'm sure you're not Frances McDormand like she's not a good actress, but it's just that's not true. She's a fantastic actress. It's just for that year. Okay, don't.
Yeah, no, we know. She won for Fargo 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
We know she's a great actress.
My side argument too is I don't feel like she's stretching much in Nomadland. To
Right.
The others
No,
way more
as
impressive.
Fern. No, she isn't. I agree.
Yeah.
So, but I think Vanessa Kirby, fantastic. Would have been my pick to win that year, but it is what it is.
She was great. That scene at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, my only problem with that pick is it's both a double-edged sword. You made my decision easy because I was torn between these next two, but I also kind of really wanted this on my list. So good pick there. I will now pivot in a way to I'll go Brie Larson Room. I think this is one of the reasons that I still very much have hope for her as an actress here. I think she's great as this person has tasked with this impossible thing of being kidnapped, and then her wits of getting out, and then even kind of the post going through the life of kind of trying to figure out where to go from here and figure out your life, both just as a mother and as a human being in general. Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to go with my pick for 2017. But I think I already gave over to McDormand. Sally Hawkins for Shape of Water. Like, I think this is like spend the whole movie not speaking a different sign language, except for one moment Dream Thinker alone. I think is funny, and I think her acting with the way she conveys her sign language, her expression, the scene where she's explaining her feeling for the fit to Richard Jenkins through sign language. It's just one of the standout moments in the movie. And Sally Hawkins won the delightful actress generation, and she hopefully will win the Oscar one day. I think she did great performance. That's a great performance. But it did. Or the one she learning how to drive, or depending on the movie, yeah, she's so good in Shape of Water.
I was waiting for him to just take all of last year's nominations.
Steven Rue?
All right, with my next pick, I'm going to pick Sandra Hüller for Anatomy of a Fall. She's a writer who finds herself accused of murdering her husband in a very conspicuous way, and it's like also I don't know, murder mysteries really get to me for some reason, and it's just that the fact that she also built her performance tells you in a way that she not only that it doesn't look like she could have done it, but it also tells you her performance also tells you that there's also a way she could have done it. So you can't really tell if she was the one. Even if in the movie, the movie ends in a way where you're like you don't even know if it was an accident or if her husband was actually killed by her. And just it comes on the strength of her performance. It comes on the strength of the screenplay. It comes on the strength of the filmmaking, and it encapsulates in a movie such as Anatomy of a Fall. Sorry, got stuck on the road bump there. Snake Order. So coming back to me, I'm going to pick Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird.
Oh, thank God you did it.
You guys got two Saoirse Ronan picks coming up soon. So, but I personally love her performance in Lady Bird. I also love Laurie Metcalf in Lady Bird, but I think Saoirse Ronan, really came into her own with this performance. It's one of the best performances of the last decade, and it's just she's being a teenager, but she's going through the emotions that any of us at that age would have gone through, and she also has a lot of people to work off of it too. It's not just only Laura Metcalf. You have Bernie Feldstein, Tracy Letts, Timothy Chalamet. So a whole bunch of great supporting people. But her performance really comes through in terms of just capturing the high school experience as she gets ready to graduate and move on to college.
Chris, what you thinking?
So for once, Saoirse Ronan performance or another. I'm going with my personal favorite out of the film. I'm going Little Women for Saoirse Ronan. I think my Florence Pugh is the definite Amy. Saoirse Ronan is the definite Joe for me. I think this is my favorite interpretation. Joe, she played it the way Joe is, but she had a moment of vulnerability. Just seems she's telling you. Well, Darren, she just take a time. She wants to be loved. She going to the whole rant, and you really feel for Joe, and I think she made Joe such a relatable and believable character. I think more than Winona Ryder did in the other version. Yeah, I really love interpretation. This is my favorite interpretation of Women, the whole cast. But this is Saoirse Ronan is one of the best actress generation, and hopefully one day she win the Oscar. Did 3 great performances this category from her. but it's my personal favorite. Okay.
Up next, I'll go with another good pick, kind of from the brains of Yorgos Lanthimos. I'll go Olivia Colman in The Favor here. I've liked what a little bit I've seen of her before, but yeah, she is, I think, perfectly casted in this role here. The way she has to kind of go back and forth between the other two. I love everything they do. And kind of actress, I think, elevates a lot of things here. You know, even something like Wonka or The Roses. I think she's a really fun actress to watch here. Jacob?
Yeah, I didn't want to double up on years, but you know, we don't always get what we want, because I'm taking Margot Robbie in I, Tonya. Yeah, I think 2017 was just I think it was a solid year as far as the nominees go. The only one I haven't seen is The Post, so I can't really speak on Meryl Streep, but the four that have been mentioned so far, I think if you would have told me any one of those performances won, I would have said, yeah, I get it, because I think all four are just fantastic. Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding, I think, puts in a really good performance, acting alongside, you know, Sebastian Stan, and shout out Paul Walter Hauser. I will shout him out any chance I can. So, professional wrestler, Paul Walter Hauser.
Wrestler. I saw him at MLW. What was that big battle royal? He was
Battle
in that.
Riot.
Battle Riot, yeah.
Soon to be playing Mick Foley in a limited series.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about
Yeah.
that. I didn't hear about that.
I think technically you sniped me because she's not on my list, and I know she was very high on my list. I think I deleted her earlier on accident. Son of a bitch. So yeah.
I had Margot Robbie in I Time on my list. That was, oh my god. I'm gonna go with something that, I mean, JPO, you picked Olivia Colman, but I think the winner of that year should have been Glenn Close for The Wife. I know you guys didn't see The Wife, but I saw The Wife. And she was
assumed correctly.
No, it's just one of those.
I have seen The Wife.
People didn't see The Wife. That's why she didn't.
You're right. Just don't assume that you're
no,
right.
No, I'm not assuming. I was messing around.
I know. But you're right.
My mom got this.
You're 100% on me. Yeah, Chris.
I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, I mean, 90, like 70, 55% of the people haven't seen.
She should have won. I agree with you.
And she was the best performance of the year that year, and for whatever reason, nobody saw the movie, which meant they weren't going to vote for her, and so she didn't win. But she will get a Roger Deakins one of these days. Mark it down. She will win a Roger Deakins one of these days. She's gonna be. Oh wait, we forgot. We haven't given Glenn Close. She's gonna win something one of these days. I don't know what it's gonna be for, but she will win. Hopefully before she kicks a bucket. I mean, she's kind of up there in age.
Still great performance last year, so she's still turning in good
performance.
performance.
In Wake Up Dead Man, yeah.
She should have been nominated for that.
Speaking of, just real quick shout out Catherine O'Hara for winning last night.
Oh yeah, that posthumous acceptance by Seth Rogen.
And Harrison Ford, Lifetime.
I'll have to watch that. Whatever, Harrison. I'm over you. But yeah, I'll definitely watch that Seth Rogen thing. I didn't know
that was
really cool.
Oh man, those are the two sad moments of the night: Harrison Ford and her. Seth Rogen.
Wait, why is Harrison Ford sad?
No, dude, I think he's retiring from acting after that.
Oh, then I guess I will watch that. Now I feel like a dude.
I think he's retiring from acting after the speech.
After he dumb and shrinking, I think he's retiring from acting.
Yeah, his speech definitely gave that vibe.
Yeah.
Great career.
I'm gonna go for the New England one. You know, Natalie Portman as Jackie Onassis. I just absolutely thought she was phenomenal in that movie. The clothes, the makeup, everything made her be that character for me. You know, I'm a Massachusetts guy. Kennedys were big in my family. So when I saw that movie, I said, oh my God, she's Jackie Onassis. Natalie Portman was for me. So I'm going to go with Natalie Portman for Jackie.
I'm going to stick in the same year, and I'm going to go with Emma Stone from La La Land.
I'm surprised nobody picked that by now.
I was like, yeah, because I didn't actually make a list. I'm just on the Wikipedia page, and I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that one. So yeah, I'm also a little
I
surprised.
didn't want to go back-to-back musical picks, so I just went with one.
You do you though. You pick what you like. Who cares?
Yeah, I have no qualm. I'm just picking my favorite performances in a row. That's all I'm doing.
I picked 2 Andrew Garfield performances in a row last draft. So
That I won't do. Actually, that's actually something I won't do. I spread the love.
You guys.
yeah, but you know what? I didn't. No, great, great performance. Her and Ryan Gosling worked, really well together. I think she gives a solid performance. I think one of the best actresses of our generation, and could go down as one of the best when she decides to call it a career. I think she still has a long career ahead of her. She's still relatively young, so I think she's going to have a fantastic career.
Whoever thought Emma Stone of all people from Easy A?
Easy
A. Really? This is the girl that's going to be like the next Meryl Streep or whatever? This is crazy, right? Easy A girl? That's wow to me.
Who thought Spicoli would turn it? You never know.
Good point. We did have the reconnaissance.
All right. Affleck's the bomb in Phantoms. And zero knock on Chris's or Steve's picks earlier. This is legitimately the Saoirse Ronan role I wanted, so I'm glad it's still here. Brooklyn. This is a movie I had kind of no interest in. I'm like, 50s Brooklyn. I'm not watching that. And then I think I had Movie Pass at the time, and I'm like, whatever, fucking, I'll watch that and like probably some shitty comedy that I don't remember anymore. And I fucking fell in love with this movie here. Everyone is very charming. It's the reason why I'm still really big. Also, Emery Cohen. It's Donald Gleason and Emery Cohen that she's torn between, and I'm still a big Emery Cohen fan. Like, he had that small part in Roofman. He's like the slightly chubby guy that like Peter Dinklage wants to fire because he thinks he's stealing the M&Ms. Like I still like, oh, Emery Cohen, because like I fell in love with him here. And yeah, just again, everything is really good here. I enjoyed the play between these three. Saoirse Ronan, again, is she the most nominated out of everybody here in this last decade?
Her and Emma.
Shout out to her. Was Stone at 3?
Yeah. I think so.
La La Land and Poor Things.
Oh, just 2. Okay, my bad.
Oh, yeah, she had that supporting.
Right. But I just meant tonight, like the person that will be talked about the most, I believe, will be Saoirse Ronan. So yeah, shout out to her, man.
She's got a lot.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit. And at least 2 of them were like in a row, if not 3.
You took one of mine. I had Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
She was 15, 17.
Yeah, Brooklyn might want to up it. Somebody had took a little bit.
15, 17, 18. Is that what you said?
15, 17, 19.
Yeah.
Oh, then I was wrong. I guess it was every other year. I just remember seeing like, her again. Yeah. Chris.
Yeah. I hate going back to the same year, but I'm going to go with my favorite film, like with performance. I'm going Fernando Torres for my deal here. This is a film that not a lot of people have seen. I saw it and I went out and didn't see it when it came out, like during the Oscar season. Phenomenal performance. Like, once again, very quiet performance, but her emotion, her expression. The moment where she's trying to search for her husband has been taken. Like, this probably would have been my personal pick for 2024. I think that all of them were really more blown away by Fernando Torres than everybody else on the list. But I love this movie. Definitely do check out if you have not seen. I'm still here. One of the best foreign language movies I've seen the last couple of years.
Steve.
My next pick, I'm going to pick Isabelle Huppert for Elle.
Huppert.
She
is silent.
Yes. She plays a victim, a woman who's refusing to be a victim after being sexually assaulted. It's also directed by Paul Verhoeven, who, if you don't know who he is, he made RoboCop and Total Recall. It's a great. They made a lot of hoopla of that movie, but like if you guys ever get to check it out, definitely check it out. It's a great kind of like revenge movie of sorts. It has a little bit of Pedro Almodovar's element movies to it too, and it's a complex portrayal of a strong yet fragile and morally ambiguous character. And now for my next pick, I am going to go with Cate Blanchett for Carol. Damn it!
Mhm.
Just her. I talked about her performance, Rooney Mara's performance in Carol, and the same can go for Carol herself as Kate Blanchett. I mean, she really sells the chemistry between her and Rooney Mara, and how she's kind of like falling in love with this young woman, but at the same time, she has to keep up this not facade, but just keep up the portrait of a 50s housewife, still married to her husband, even though she's more in love with a young woman than she is of her husband. It's one of my favorite Kate Blanchett performances, and I know Dan talked about her performance in Tar, which is still great, but I really enjoy her performance more here in Carol than I did in Tar.
Hardy Tar. Chris, what you got?
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet. I got Joey picked the one that the biggest bullshit that she didn't win it. Yeah, I go in Kristen Stewart for Spencer. I like Jessica Chastain and Tammy Faye. I think Kristen Stewart give a better performance in Spencer.
Disagree.
I think.
Go on.
I think to play Princess Diana and the quiet quality, Kristen Stewart wanted to get hated upon a lot, but I think this is a film that proves she can be a really great actress. I think the confrontation with husband throughout the film, especially the final confrontation, to actually leave him with the kid, everything, and this quiet moment here, their expression. She really portrayed Princess Diana in a really complex way that I really like. She should have won the Oscar that year. I still don't get the Tammy Faye why Jessica Chastain won everything. But yeah, Princess Stewart,
Renee Zellweger in Judy is one of those performances that I think outweighs the movie. She's really great in this. She's actually quite heartbreaking. You feel the tornness of her and her family issues, and then kind of putting stardom first in a way here. And yeah, again, just one of those that she's the one you're remembering walking away from that movie here. Obviously, she's the lead, but still, really good performance from Renee. A good reminder of what Renee can bring to a really good role here. Jacob.
Yeah, I'm down to 3 performances that I've seen. So I really hope that if we do another round after this, that Dan doesn't take the 2 that I've seen.
I've got 3 left myself.
You got a bunch of them I've seen.
I got only 3 left, Jacob.
Yeah,
so
I was just surprised at how many movies I haven't seen from. Just it seems like when it comes to actresses, the movies that are nominated are not as heavily nominated as some of the ones that the men have been in.
Seen every movie that's been brought up today.
I have not, but I have seen. Say what you want about the movie. I think the performance is really good. Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe in Blonde. I think the performance of the movie. Say what you want about the movie. Her performance, I think she's giving a very solid performance. I think it is deserving of a nomination, not a win, which thankfully it didn't win. That rightfully went to Michelle Yeoh, in my opinion. Kate Blanchett, close second. I think those were the 2 front runners, but I think she did a really decent job. So I'm not mad at the nomination.
Somebody brought up the name Jessica Chastain. Chris, I respect what Kristen Stewart did, but what's her name? Oh God, what's the golden goddess from Guardians of the Galaxy? What's her name? God, why can't I bring it?
Becky?
Elizabeth Debicki.
Oh,
kills that
movie.
role. Kills the role, and it's TV. I know it's The Crown. Kills that role, and you forget all about Kristen Stewart after you see Elizabeth Debicki as that Diana Spencer. So that's why I think people kind of forget about Kristen Stewart. But Jessica Chastain becomes Tammy Faye. And if you're as old as me, you remember how bad Jim Baker and Tammy Faye were. Oh my God, these people, man. I mean, God almighty, these people were bad. And they were stealing money from people left and right. I mean, it was just like, she becomes, if you guys all know what Jessica Chastain looks like. She looks nothing like Tammy Faye Baker. She becomes, Jessica Chastain. I'm sorry, Chris. It's definitely, she deserved that Oscar. I love that.
I agree.
Yeah, two people above her, and if it got back to me, it'd be fun.
It sure wasn't Kristen Stewart.
And then I have two left. So I have to pick one of these two. Is this going to be the last round, JPO?
Yeah.
You should know how I roll by now.
Yeah, I know.
I got plenty of picks left.
I'm gonna, we all love Cynthia Erivo in Wicked, and she's amazing as Elphaba Thropp. But I'll tell you what, I loved. First of all, she sings a song in the movie, and it's a phenomenal song, I might add. In the end credits, but I thought she was great as Harriet Tubman and Harriet. So I'm going to go with Cynthia Erivo as Harriet Tubman and Harriet. And I thought that song was unbelievable in that movie.
Jacob?
All right.
Did I take any of yours, Jacob?
You didn't actually, so I'm good. Yes, because I'm going to take the other Carey Mulligan nominated performance, and I'm going to go with Maestro. I think if Emma Stone wasn't nominated this year, she would have been my pick to win. I think she gives a really solid performance as I'm not gonna Felicia, and then she's got a last name as well. But
hi, Felicia.
I'm not gonna try to butcher that, but I think she's got works really well alongside Bradley Cooper. I think. See what you want about the movie. I think the two lead performances are really good, so I really enjoyed it for that aspect. I'm didn't know much about these characters, these real people, so I wasn't as invested, but their performances brought me in, and so Carey Mulligan's just a great actress.
Yeah, agree. You do not have an argument here, my friend.
Jacob, you got some splaining to do. That was me as Desi Arnaz as I pick Nicole Kidman for being the Ricardos here. I wanted a little bit more from this movie here, but I do think the two leads are very good in this. It's Aaron Sorkin, so you still can't do that bad of a job. And no, I think Nicole Kidman's really good here as Lucille Ball. Hey, I've always had a thing for redheads. Shout out to Melissa, my 5th grade crush. Anywho, that's a real story. But yeah, I think Nicole Kidman's really good here. She always is, and I enjoyed this tale here. I've been a big I Love Lucy guy actually growing up, so I was actually quite anticipating this movie, and I think they mostly delivered. Chris?
Yeah, you know what? I do go another foreign language. I'm going with Penelope Cruz for Pale Eye Mother. Another great performance. Penelope Cruz slowly, giving a performance, a movie not a lot of people have seen. I think she's phenomenal. They directed, why am I blanking on it? And it's a great director, well, it's a great little movie. I'm not to explain too much, but definitely do check it out.
It's a great little movie.
I like how your first line was, you know what? I'm gonna go to another movie from my list. Like that's a surprise, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah. It's literally what we're doing.
Well, I'd like to show some love to fun language.
No, if we do another round, I'm gonna go with the movie not on my list.
That's not my point. That's not what you said. That's not what I'm saying. It was the way you said it. Was like, I'm gonna do something shocking. I'm gonna pick a thing that I saw that I liked. That's what we're doing. Steve.
Jesus.
Sorry, I was throwing a fit over here because goddamn Chris stole my next pick, so I had to scramble. All right, okay, bear with me. I am for my next pick. I'm picking. She was really good in Passing. She was really good on the TV show Preacher. Ruth Negga as Mildred Loving in Loving.
You bastard.
You're still my next pick.
I don't have nothing left. I have nothing left on my list.
It's a quiet,
Start
powerful,
Googling.
and transformative portrayal of a real life civil rights figure, and it just shows off not only that Ruth has delivered a great performance, but also Joe Edgerton is also delivering a great performance as her husband too, and just they're both basically battling the law, because you were like back then you were not allowed to marry outside your race, and they were battling out that because it was also in the middle of the civil rights movement, and where people who you should love there should not be a law for people that you should love, and this is a great movie to be able to show an important part of a civil rights movement moment in that civil rights movement. Excuse me. All right, now.
Oh wait, so Steve.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out what to do. Juggling. All right, I am gonna go with Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans. Basically playing Steven Spielberg's mother. She's a gifted pianist, and who
what?
Yeah, gifted pianist. I said it was penis and not whatever, pianist, I guess. She's a person that's battling depression and possibly mental illness, and she is very, very wonderful in that performance. I think it's her best performance to date, in my opinion, and I think one of the most standout moments in that movie is when she's dancing by the campfire as she's hypnotizing not only her son but also her husband as well, played by Paul Dano.
She whines a lot in that movie. Get over it, Chris.
I feel like she get unjustly overlooked because of the main role in this movie. I go for Felicity Jones for the series everything. I think
you sniped me. I gotta replace my thing now.
Yeah, I really liked her performances in it. Like I also felt like I talked about the best supporting actress. She is a really good actress, giving really good performance in a movie that she often get overlooked because everybody else is great. I think Eddie Redmayne is fantastic in the movie, playing Stephen Hawking, but she's just as good at him. Like playing someone who loved him, but after everything goes, she had to take care of him. She can't have a life of her own, and I think her scene with him and then her trying to find that independent freedom, she gave a phenomenal performance. Felicity Jones definitely one of the more underrated actresses out there. Felicity Jones for doing everything.
All right, I will slightly pivot here. Yeah, I was about to pick that one, but I got no problem pivoting to Andrea Riseborough and to Leslie. I really thought she's great in this. She is somebody who squandered winnings and kind of like left her family behind, and now she is, she's out of luck, she's out of money, and she returns home and kind of has burned these bridges here. People don't necessarily trust her, and she's just trying to kind of get whatever kind of life she can back. Some good stuff between her and comedian Mark Maron, probably the reason I watched this actually. And yeah, that Andrea was really good here. I think at one point she's one of the front runners, and was there a scandal or something? I don't remember, but she's great. Jacob?
I wish we weren't going another round.
I was going to use that one as a joke pick. But
she's great in that movie, man. What you talking about?
Still good performance left in this list, guys. Come on.
Yeah, well,
I was going to mess around.
Why you hate Andrea?
Andrea Riseborough no, never mind. No, I don't want that. No. We've seen
you haven't still said what your problem is. What's your problem with her role?
No, I just because it was such a controversial thing because they conspired behind the scenes to get her a nomination. So I mean, I don't know.
Whatever. She was great, so I don't care. And hey, thanks for checking out the show, everybody. We got some views up in here. You're just ready to hear Jacob Barber's next pick.
Yeah, but the thing is, the one performance left that I've seen, I'm just not the biggest fan of. So I'm
never said you
not
can't
gonna
draft shit
take
you
it.
haven't seen.
I know. I'm. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna take that one. If it gets picked, I'll say what it is. But I'll go with the performance from a movie that I've been meaning to watch and that I've heard nothing but good things about. So I'm gonna take Reese Witherspoon in Wild.
Good choice.
It's a really good performance to check.
She's good in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good in
All
that.
right, Dan, last pick, and we'll make this the last pick.
Well, I'm not a fan of the news network. I don't like the people that own the network. I'm not a fan of the people that work for the network. But I am a fan of this actress who played somebody that worked for that network. And I picked somebody else, the last and the best supporting actor in the same movie. And so I'm going to go with Charlize Theron as Megyn Kelly. I mean, she did not look like Charlize Theron. She looked like Megyn Kelly. And that's what made that performance so good for me. And I do not like Fox News, and I do not like Fox. And what she had to go through to keep her job and go after those guys, we got to go after more of those type of guys because they think they can
bad performance.
Yeah, they think they can do whatever the hell they want. These corporate overlords.
I swear, if any of you ever tell people how you get on these drafts, what I make you do. So that might be the hey, nice picks. Nice. I said picks. I don't know, and tits. You got whatever. We're gone. That was Draft Day episode number 27. Let us know in the comments now or later if you thought somebody had a particularly good draft here. Let us know what you would have maybe drafted first or instead. Let us know if you thought we were crazy for not drafting Annette Bening and Naya, Meryl Streep in Post, Frances McDormand in No Man Land, Jennifer Lawrence in Joy, Andre Day in the United States vs. Billie Holiday, Olivia Colman in Lost Daughter, Meryl Streep, Florence Foster Jenkins, Alyssa Aparicio in Roma, Carla Gascon and Amelia Perez and Charlotte Rampling in 45 Years. Steve,
that was going to be my joke.
Parting words, and the floor is yours.
I was going to use Carla Sophia Gascon as a joke. My next pick is Carla's. No, I'm just kidding.
And if you did have one more quick honorable, you can also throw that out there too. Who your next would have been if you had somebody.
I did have actually Yalitza Aparicio for Roma. I think that was a great performance in Alfonso Cuarón's best directing winning movie. Other than that, I'm proud of what I drafted. It was it's actually most of the picks that I got, aside from Chris sniping one of my picks. Other than that, I was fine. I was mentally stable. You can check out my stuff at Mesa Media on Mesa Media right here at YouTube. You can check out Mesa Media on Facebook. You can check out Mesa Media on X. You can also check out my Instagram at smesa85. I will keep saying it. I will keep saying it every time I'm on a stream because it is a major achievement that I have. I have reached 1 million views for my Catherine O'Hara tribute reel. So I have achieved 1 million views for one of my reels on Instagram. So I'm giving myself the big old Barry Horowitz here because I never thought I'd actually get a video that would be seen by 1 million people or be viewed 1 million times, I guess. 1,000,001, million and however. All right, Chris, take it away.
The fuck? Yeah, you ain't hosting, motherfucker. Chris, you go.
I'm trying to help, brother. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I had one more pick. I probably would have drawn Jennifer Lawrence because that's the only one left I have actually seen. I get to see one more, but yeah. Thank you for having me on, JP. Yeah, you find me here anywhere. Letterboxd. I have my reviews, my radio for all the Scream review watches, including the new one, and then you can find me on here. Multiplex. I am shooting a match soon against Shannon Bridge. Be my debut match against him. And then, yeah, anywhere else. Thank you for having me on. It'll be a bit fun.
I was waiting for Steve to host. All right. Stay tuned to here. We got some tournament matches coming up. I probably will show someone Annette Bening. I think she's quite good in Naiad. The pressure of never giving up, being great, setting a record, and things you want to get, goals you want to do.
I like that.
Yeah, Yalitza, the from Roma was the one I was thinking about. I'm just not a big fan of the movie. I completely forgot about Frances McDormand, even though I shit on her like half an hour ago. I might have taken that actually because while I shit on the performance, it's just not as good as the other three from that year that I've seen. That's what I meant.
Hold on, I also got to know, what's the one you just didn't want to draft?
Roma. Just not a big fan of the
Oh,
movie.
okay, gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
It bored me, and I couldn't pick her out of a lineup.
So, yeah, not really any plugs. I show up here from time to time for these drafts, or I answer questions sometimes. And yeah, watch me do comedy sometimes. Ask me where I'm performing.
Hey, where are you performing?
I don't know.
All right, cool. Dan, Skip to Malu, Allen, plugs, Party Wars, floor is yours.
He's probably performing somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, is the most likely. Which is very far away from where I'm from, where I live.
Yeah, I haven't started touring yet, so.
Do you have the Epstein files?
I think you should go to Fort Myers first. If you come to the Southeast, go to Fort Myers, Florida first.
I'll get you booked at everyone's whatever dive bar that we're doing this week. Yeah.
Jordan's got a spare bedroom you can stay in.
I don't, but I have a nice queen size bed. We'll no matter what the naughty pots are always touch, but we'll figure out like feet to toes or however.
You guys are too much. I need to laugh.
I hope you put some extra support on that bed because I'm bringing a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna max out this bed.
No comment. Oh no. You can find me under my name, Dan Skip Allen, on Facebook, Twitter /X, Instagram /Threads, Blue Sky, Letterboxd. All social medias are on any variation of DP Skip Allen or From the Fourth Row. Also, I am the owner, editor-in-chief, and head film critic of FromTheFourthRow.com. Oh my God, you have no idea what's coming in the next week. I have loads of reviews, TV reviews, awards coverage. It's just going to be crazy over the next 7 to 10 days. I got piles of stuff coming. I got all kinds of great coverage. If you're a fan of shows, if you're a fan of movies, hopefully all your favorite stuff is going to be, we're going to review it. My team and I are going to give you the best coverage we possibly can at FromTheFourthRow.com. Also, I'm over at Rank 'em Sometimes with Malcolm. Also, we just did Gone with the Wind, and we gave our Oscar predictions. So if you want to see our Oscar predictions, you can go to Gone with the Wind with Malcolm on Take 3 Productions channel. I'm over with Jordan and them guys over there on Movie Hero Network every once in a while. Whenever they need someone, I pitch in and help. I'm with my buddies over at Chasing Labels. I finally recorded my episode of Movie Mutations where we mutated Rocky. You will not believe what we turned Rocky into. It's going to be crazy. So when that's live, I'll try to share it around for you guys to watch. It's crazy. Also, I'm over at the Dill Pickle Network sometimes with Draft Day with them, a different Draft Day, and then also picture this, where we reevaluate the Academy Awards and say who we think should have won the Best Picture and whatever. So yeah, I'm all over the place.
For Dan, for Jacob, for me, for Chris, for Steve, stay tuned. One more to come. Best Picture is coming at some point. And hey, we love